Hey guys, this is Sharded, and what I'm going to be doing today is recording the boss attack mode for the Desperate difficulty on Touhou Mystical Chain. Now I know I've been putting off my other Let's Plays for a long time now, and I actually just got back in town from vacation yesterday, so I really just wanted to do something that would be kind of quick and easy. Easy relative to recording, say, a segment of Super Mario World or something. This is going to be the introductory video for this. I'm going to be explaining a couple of the basics about the game. So, for one thing, this is made by the Circle Lionheart. They made another pretty good game called Touhou Rakuten, which it's mainly a multiplayer game, but the problem with that game is that it has no netplay support, so you really just have to get your friends together in person to play with them, which is kind of a pain. But basically minus the lag, in this game you choose 2 of 3 characters. You either choose Marissa, Alice, or Patchouli. Marissa is mainly a close range fighter. She does the best damage of the 3. Depending on how you combo, she can. And she has some range attacks like a full screen laser, but she's mainly just a range character. Alice is more of she's more of a close range character, Alice is more of a mid-range character. She uses her dolls to basically trap enemies in combos and stuff, and she has one attack, which is, you're going to use fighting notation 2-8 attack, the 2-8 attack button, that brings any enemy that she just hit right up to her so she can keep attacking again, which is pretty useful. And as you might have guessed, Patchouli is just sort of like the far-ranged, projectile attacker. She's slow, she's got a slow dash, and just most of her attacks are pretty slow, but they're pretty strong too. The only problem is that it's hard to combo if you're using her and Marissa. It's a lot easier if you're using Alice because of that one attack that I mentioned, but otherwise it's kind of difficult. Now, I'm going to be doing this with Marissa and Alice just because that's my personal preference. As you can see, I've got the boss attack mode on Desperate, and I've completed Desperate Mode entirely. I've also beaten the boss attack before. The thing about this game is that after you clear a level, if you get a game over, well, I take that back. If you get a game over on a level, minus the quote-unquote secret chapter, then you can start your progress from that level again. The only problem with that is that you have to have 30 coupling points, and I'll get into those later, in order to get to the secret chapter. And it's pretty difficult to get them if you start anywhere in chapter 5. I typically started, when I was trying to get it done, I started from chapter 4 battle 3 all the time, and I always got like almost exactly 30 coupling points. Sorry for doing that. But just for the purpose of demonstration, I'll be starting chapter 1 battle 1. And it's probably going to be a little laggy right now because some stuff's running on my computer, I think virus update, but it's not really important for the introductory video. Immediately I'm going to pause it, go to clear screen. In the top left corner you can see the character portrait. Since I selected Marissa as my first attacker, she is the one that I currently have selected right now. You can see her name and you can see her health bar too. And you see those 2 numbers, 4 out of 4, that fraction, those are your spell points, and if you use certain attacks, then you use those spell points, and if you switch between characters mid-combo, then you also use up the spell point. So spell points are essential for keeping combos going, especially between characters. And as you can see, I only have 4 right now, but as you progress from chapter to chapter, you get 1 spell point per chapter, including the secret chapters. So next chapter I'll have 5 spell points, then 6, then 7, then 8, and so on. And since I have Alice on my team, Alice's bonus is that she actually gives you an extra spell point, which is really useful. Patchouli's bonus is that she charges your spell meter like automatically. Spell meter is that bar beneath the health bar that has 3 sections in it. Each section is like 1 spell card basically, so if you fill up 1 section you can use a spell. It actually has a couple other uses which I'll get into in a second. But to my knowledge, Marisa doesn't have like a bonus for using her, but all around she's a pretty good character to use, so it's not really that big of a deal. In the top right corner you can see the chapter and the level that I'm on. You can see the time elapsed so far, and then you can see the bonus. I don't know why it's called Evil Eraser. It changes from level to level, and it changes between chapters too. But you can see the frames per second bottom right corner. You can see the credit, which is at 0. In Desperate mode you get 0 credits. Basically what that means is if both characters get knocked out, you could start if you had a credit, like you could keep going from where you were, but since you don't get any in Desperate mode, you have to restart completely if you lose both characters. I think in Lunatic you get 1, it's been a while since I played it. In Hard mode you get 2, I think. I don't really remember anything else from the other modes. And you can see the score at the bottom. The score, the blue numbers to the left of the hash are designates my current score, and the numbers to the right is my highest score, I'm pretty sure. And you can see also in the bottom left corner, you can see Marisa standing in front of Alice. Basically right now Marisa is the quote-unquote master character and Alice is the quote-unquote slave character. The character that is in the slave state, that's just the way the game designates it. I'm not entirely sure why. But if the character in the slave state cannot be damaged at all, and by default the character in the slave state will follow you around, as you can see.